What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day as always. Today we're going to be doing a little bit more on the back axle. So I actually picked up the seals. Let me go ahead and open these and show you guys the seals. So I got both of them for the Curry Rockjack 60 rear axle. Now my only concern is these are not the right seals. So I don't really 100% remember what the old ones looked like, but I don't think this is it. But I'm going to take these over to Delco, compare them to the other ones we have laying around there. If these aren't the right ones, we'll go ahead and return them and get the right ones ordered. Put this back away real quick. For some reason, the shop did not give us the box. I actually had Dylan from Jeep Guys Online go pick these up. So I'm not sure where the box is. Dylan said they didn't give it to him, and they literally just handed him the seals, which was kind of weird. But we'll figure that all out. The good thing is we don't really need this or the bearings to set up the back axle. Another good thing is I already ordered all of the tools for the install the first time around when we did the front axle. So I have like the dial indicator and all that stuff. And then I also have laying over here in this box is, I believe, the pinion depth tool. So these just sit on the sides where your carrier bearings would. This bar goes through the middle, and then it's got a dial indicator on here. Same as this tool, basically, just like a different format that goes into the back, so that way you can set up the pinion depth correctly. But today, before we head over to Dalco, I did want to go over a giveaway we'll be doing. So I'm going to go ahead and give away 2 of these t-shirts. They're the Built Not Bought design, same format as our logo. This is probably one of my favorite t-shirt designs we've put in Rocky Boxes so far. So I will have probably 10 of every size left over once the next shipment of these comes. I think I have 100 of them right now, but we have sizes small through 3XL. And on top of the t-shirt, I'm going to throw in a free 10mm socket with both t-shirts. So we'll be giving away 2 t-shirts and 2 10mm sockets. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the YouTube channel and then comment your Instagram username down below. Within the next 2 days, I'll go ahead and DM 2 of you guys on Instagram from Rocky TV Official, and we'll get your shirt size, your shipping address, everything like that, and we'll go ahead and send these out. What's going on, everybody? So we made it to Cameron's, and I have the seals here. So this is the old seal that we took out of the axle, and this is the new one. So if you notice, they are a little bit different. The new seal has this lip on the outside, and the old seal has one on the inside, and it actually has a spring in there. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up on camera, around the inside lip. We believe that these would work. You were saying like if you were handed both these, you would just be like, I think they would work.
Dimensionally, ID and OD and thickness and everything's the same. So
now the issue we're running into is if they don't work, we're gonna have to order new bearings, because I mean, there's just the easiest way to get them off is cut them.
Cut the cage.
And I mean, once they're like this, obviously you're not gonna be able to use them anymore. So I'd have to order new bearings, and then that brings up the issue of most of the bearings that are online that we could find are not in America, they're in the UK, so they would take a while to get, which would really prolong building this axle again. On the bright side, bearing wise though, I did get one of the bearings in today, so I'll go ahead and open this up and show you guys it. The other one is supposed to arrive tomorrow. I ordered that one off of Amazon, I believe. But this is the correct bearing. We already compared the part numbers with both pieces from the old bearings. So still waiting on one more bearing. Figuring out what we're going to do with the seals. Like I said, we'll do a little more research on this. I'll probably talk to Curry and see how crucial it is to have this exact seal. And then waiting on the ring and pinion gears to come, which I would assume sometime this week. And then whenever we get a chance, we can go ahead and start putting this back together. We are going to hit a bunch of trails once this is done. Pretty much going to spend the entire summer and fall off-roading, going to a couple different events. So if you guys have any events you're going to, comment them down below, and I'm going to try to get to as many as I can that aren't very far away. Also, while we're at Dalco, we'll be helping Cameron with a video on his car, and I'll link his channel down below in the description for you guys to check out. I think we're just going to do like a walk around and like future plans with this, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So he'll be, I'm not sure when that video will go live because we're messing around with a couple different editing styles and everything. But the video will be live sometime soon, so I'll link his channel down below in the description for you guys to check out. Like I said in the previous video, you'll see his car on the channel a lot more from now on because he's making a lot more progress with it now. And pretty much if we're not off-roading or doing something automotive related, we're in the shop working on his cars, my cars. We have a bunch of broken ones, so we got a ton of content we can bring you guys. He's got a truck that he's going to be working on. He's got a bunch of parts. I got 2 Jeeps. Neither of them work right now. He's got the race car. And I mean, I'm not going to tell you what we're picking up sometime soon, but I do plan on picking up a couple, like, not very, like, expensive cars or anything, but, like, little projects for the channel that'll be fun. I mean, they're not going to last too long, but they'll be pretty fun. Alright guys, so before we wrap up the video, I wanted to give you guys, like, kind of an overview of the shows I'm going to be going to this year. Some of the off-road trail ride events this year and stuff along those lines. I'm probably honestly going to be going to more off-road events, like different trail rides and everything, more than going to shows this year, because my plan is to get the Jeep back together and run it as is all summer long. I might install a couple small parts here and there. For the most part, run it as is to get my like driving skills off-roading better. I feel like currently the Jeep is capable of a lot more than I'm capable of driving. So I want to change that. I want to get better at off-roading. I really don't have that much seat time in this thing. I've probably been off-roading 10, 15 times in it. And every time has been a drastically different setup. So I want to keep this setup for the summer. Probably rebuild it at the end of the summer and the winter. I know Cameron and I were talking about doing a cage this winter. And if we do a cage, it's going to be something completely custom. It's not going to be like any of the stuff you guys see normally. So that's exciting. I'm planning on possibly doing different axles in the winter, depending on money and everything like that, because it's a pretty expensive project to be doing 2 years in a row. I want to do coilovers, long arms. I already have my plan for that, but I'm not going to let you guys know until we make the video in case plans change, obviously.
Hemi swap.
Not doing a Hemi swap. We're not doing that. I'll supercharge it, but I'm not doing Hemi swap. But yeah, so once we get the Jeep back up and running, we'll be doing a lot of off-road events. I know Send It Steve, another big YouTuber, he's having an event at Roush or trying to plan one. I'll be at that. There's going to be a lot of events at Roush Creek in Pennsylvania, actually. And I'm going to try to go to most of those because it's kind of closest out of all the off-road parks to my house. It's about a 3-hour drive. And besides that, possibly going to hit up Daytona Jeep Beach. That's really soon, though. So as you guys can see, the Jeep is in absolutely no form to drive all the way to Florida. I mean, half of my back axle is sitting on a table, and then my Jeep is like 15 miles away sitting in my garage. So kind of that's depending on how quick we get parts for this and if I feel comfortable taking it there and how many miles I really have on this gear set before we go there, because I'd rather just not have the problems. There's a few shows in Pennsylvania I'm going to. Definitely be in Ocean City Jeep Week. That's real local to us, about an hour and a half away. Go to that every year. That was actually the first Jeep event I've ever been to. So we'll go hit that. New Jersey, if they have the Jeep Invasion again, that's a really cool show. We'll be going to that one as well. Really enjoyed that. I believe I went 2 years ago. I'll insert a picture down here to show you guys what the Jeep looked like then. It was basically just on a lift and tires, so totally big difference between them. We actually went on the Flex trailer then and found out a ton of little issues with the Jeep. I'll put that picture down here as well to show you guys. I forget what my exact score was. I think it was like 640 or something. So if they have that trailer there again, it would be kind of cool to see what it can do now that everything's like set up properly. Besides that, show-wise, I'm not really sure what other ones are going to make it to, because like I did say, I'm going to be off-roading a lot this summer. Even if it's not events, just going to different off-road parks. I'd like to go down to a couple off-road parks that are like 6 hours away. It all kind of depends what my friends are down to do, because they all work full-time jobs and don't have a ton of time to go off-roading. So if they can make it, I'm down to go to pretty much any park they want to go to. I know Cameron's down to ride along. He's going to have a lot of off-road footage on his channel because, I mean, he pretty much comes every time we off-road. He built a lot of the Jeeps, so it's nice to have someone who knows a decent amount about the axles and everything with us.
Fix that piece of junk on the trail.
Yeah, we haven't had to do that yet, which is lucky, but
Not yours.
I don't know how we didn't have to do it last time with the one tooth totally ripped off and then the other one's chipped.
I was right at the end, though.
Yeah, we did that. We literally did that probably 10 minutes before we left. I did this hill, couldn't get to the top, and then I think I drove to the parking lot after that and just sat and waited for you. Yeah, I literally drove 3 hours home with this ring gear, and then I probably drove like 2 or 3 more hours while I was home to like Jeep Guys Online, Dylan's house. I drove there like 3 or 4 times, which was like 30 minutes each way. I put quite a few miles on a ring gear that had a missing tooth and 2 other chipped ones, all things considered.
Yeah.
But like I said, go ahead.
I said, now you know.
Yeah, now we know it'll hold up if you're missing 1 tooth. But like I said, comment down below any shows you guys are going to. I'll try to make it to some of them. And comment down any trail rides that are like near Maryland within like an 8-hour range. I want to get out to a bunch of new trail rides and go off-roading with some new people. That's always fun. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.